Hey, how you doing? Okay, this is it. You left college or university, you had high hopes, man. You knew you were going to change the world. And, everybody even said it to you. You were up to big things. I mean, your local spiritual guide would come up to you randomly and remind you of your destiny. Your lecturers, your teachers, everyone could see greatness inside of you, okay? And you had God in one ear telling you all about everything you were going to do. And then life began. And it all started really promising. You were going places in a job career that felt mostly good and definitely paid the bills and a lot more. You got really stuck into that, giving it your best. And then on the evenings and weekends, you volunteered in your community, your religious organization, and you made an impact on a few people. And all in all, life felt okay. Kinda. One day, however, you woke up and realized that the really big ideas, they weren't happening. It felt as though you'd gone so far and then just kind of stopped. And if you were completely honest, you realized that you kind of sold out because life was good. Not great, but good. Okay. And at some point you decided that good was good enough. And that there was so many other people around you who had similar dreams to you and none of them were making anything happen. And in fact, they were a lot worse off than you because they didn't have the good job or the good business that you have. So you decided, oh, well, you know what? I'll just rest on my laurels. I'll be happy with what I got. After all, you can't have everything. You can't have everything, can you? But if you're even more honest, you do want everything, okay? And there's a feeling that actually you were born to have everything. And that this half-life that you're living, which is good by anyone's standards, is just not all that you are created to create, okay? You have visions of the people you're called to impact, to change, to speak to. But, well, life is good. And you can't have everything, right? And even to want everything makes you feel proud. And they do say, that pride comes before a fall, right? And so you settled down, feeling more and more like a nobody in a sea of nobodies, okay? And everything in your life started to look more and more like that. You kind of even got angry with God, though you don't say that out loud, just in case a lightning bolt comes hit you on the head, okay? You no longer want to hear words, prophetic words or visions from the local spiritual man because it all feels like a lie. And it makes you long for things that you no longer think are possible to have. Your sex life is boring, to say the least, or you have this whole hidden, dark sex thing going on that makes you feel even more kind of unworthy. Everything about your life is just so-so. And this wasn't what you imagined it would be. No. Where is the fire, the passion, the adventure you thought that your life would be about? Instead, right now, you've become the adults that you used to despise when you grew up, okay? The ones that just kind of went to work, kind of came back home, and that was really it, their whole life. That was that. And so you decided to get a side hustle off the ground because there is a part of you that knows that nothing amazing is going to happen while working for somebody else, okay? So you've been trying to build something on the side, something that will relieve you from the pressure of being a nobody in a sea of nobodies, but you struggle to give it your all. You struggle to play full out. You struggle to show up fully because you wonder if you're even allowed to want this much. And so some days you're powerfully showing up and being the leader, yay! And then other days you're kind of petrified and you're deluded and you're crazy and you just kind of play small. You think it's never going to be anything, okay? And yet on other days you tell yourself that the job, the unfulfilling business is good enough. And again you think, oh, well, maybe I just need to settle. And so you create exactly what you say you do not want. You create the reality of being a nobody in a sea of nobodies, and your worst nightmares come to pass. It is true. You are no one special, or so you say. But come on now, leader. You are doing this to you. I get it. Life can be tough and challenging, and sometimes it feels as though it wants to diminish you and make you super, super small. In fact, you recognize that all your training and education was designed, in fact, to make you small, to make you just fit in, to blend in, to be like everybody else. But at the same time, logically, you can see that every single person is a little different from the next person, except when they're killing off bits of themselves, trying very hard to blend in. Each person is uniquely created with unique talents and skills and strengths, and you can see that clearly in others, but when it comes to you, you see sameness. You see a person who, though capable of making things happen, is just not doing it. And you judge yourself and you find yourself wanting, and so then you hide in the limited success that you have created. It's a safe spot, isn't it? A safe place to hide the more powerful, kind of scary parts of you. Those parts that are so precious to you that you can't stand for anyone to see them and judge them and find them wanting. And so you do it to yourself without any help. Leader, Can you not see that you are holding your own self back? You are somebody. Just like I am somebody. And you were created somebody on the day you were born. It is simply who you are. That's it. And everyone that has your best interests at heart has tried to tell you this. Now you start to realize that the only person believing the lie that you are nobody in a sea of nobodies is you. And because you've bought into that lie, you create it more and more and more by not seeing opportunities, by not speaking boldly about what you believe in, by staying in situations that diminish you. And so, yes, you do feel like a nobody because you've not fully chosen to be a somebody. Properly, fully, completely. You have good days when you think your actions show that you're a somebody, but honey, you've always been a somebody even before you did anything. Your actions are not really the defining factor at all. Your internal beliefs about what you're allowed to be. Now that is the defining factor here, okay? And you're acting out of belief every single day of the week. And so you may be frustrated with your higher power or the people around you, but you are the one that bought into the lie. Even if everyone had agreed with it, and they don't, honey, but even if they did, you are the boss of what you allow to become your reality. So choose again, leader. What do you really want? Because the same way you created this nobody life, you can create a somebody empire. Okay? Okay? It is your choice. There is no one to appease. There are no hoops to jump through. Every part of you is loved by your higher power. So no need to think you are unworthy anymore. Okay? And definitely no need to stay hidden. So leader champion, are you ready to launch yourself? It's time to fight for and to deliberately design the life you are born to live. Honey, Spirit Sex Success is starting very, very soon. In fact, it's going to be announced tonight, depending on when you're listening to this, okay? For right now, there is a free webinar that I'm putting on for you. It's going to be tonight. You'll discover 3 powerful tips for connecting with your source. Okay, you'll understand why your sex life affects your ability to make money and how to find freedom in it anyway. You'll know 3 ideas to get rid of the baggage from your past. Okay, you'll learn the 3 transformational C's to increase your online sales. Okay, and then you'll also learn how you can work with me privately for a 6-week period to accelerate the flow of wealth to you via your online business. You can register for that right now at rosemarynonniknight.com/free webinar. There will be something really in store for people that are live on the call and people that register for the call, okay? As long as you listen to it within the 3 days of the actual call happening. So you register at rosemarynonniknight.com/free webinar, okay? Great. Until the next time. Bye.
Hiya.